For revisional surgery, you're encountering a lot of scar tissue, thick tissue, and those also are challenging kind of cases.
Mostly where we encounter thick tissue is with the pancreas, which can be a variety of thicknesses and certainly a variety of textures. And so even though sometimes the tissue might not be too thick, if it has a dense texture, that may be a challenge for certain staple heights.
The area where I see thickness is again in the distal portion of the stomach, as well as when taking the left gastric pedicle.
It's a challenge to staple thick stomach, especially males.
Sometimes you can have very hard pancreatic tissue that's very fibrotic if there's a history of chronic pancreatitis, and being able to have thicker staples that can actually go through that substance of that gland is important.
The black load on a tri-stapler has been one of the best innovation, I think, recently.
I like the black load for the pancreatic transections because on the thick ones, it's thick enough to actually get around the pancreatic duct, and on the thinner, softer glands, it's not so tight that it crushes the tissue.
It's a combination of the black with the tri-staple, because I think the tri-staple was also an improvement to the prior generation of staple. So it's much smoother to fire and close the staples.
It takes all the entire thickness of the pedicle in one bite, and it really gets a good seal. I don't have any bleeding, so that really helps.
When I come across the antrum or thick tissue in a revisional operation, the majority of the time the stapler is firing properly, not much resistance, and when I'm done, I look at the stapler and it's properly formed without much serosal tears or any other problems.
The black load seems to give us the best combination of ability to hold the tissue, compress the tissue with the graded staple height, then usually result in a nice formed staple line.
My lead grade for distal pancreatectomy using the black load and using sort of a gentle compression to hold for a few moments and then replacing that with a reinforced staple line, terrific. My lead grades are single digit now for that operation.